What's good, everyone? Wasn't expecting to make a video like this, but here we are. For y'all trying to figure out, as you heard this earlier this week, that Bungie is stopping after the 9th. Bungie is stopping production on anything Destiny. There's no word on Destiny 3 or anything else. Now, to get into it. Only bad enough, they're stripping more and more people off of Destiny to put on a marathon. I have no interest in marathon. Mainly because I have no interest in extraction shooters. I never had an interest in it. The most I ever played of that genre was the Dark Zones in the Division 1 and a little bit of the Division 2. But I have no interest in it. Marathon, when it first was announced. Interesting, okay. They bring back Marathon. Oh, cool, okay. They gonna continue that. Oh, it's an extraction shooter. A very niche genre of gaming. That mainly, the only two things that's of note of that gaming is Call of Duty, Warzone, and Escape for Tarkov. Arc Raiders has made inroads, boom, in that genre. But otherwise, very niche genre. Bungie and all their stupid ass leadership, not production team, stupid leadership, with the help of Sony and their stupidity that they're doing, decided to put millions into something that was a hell of a risk, very, very smaller player base off the bat. Not to mention all the other projects they wanted Bungie to work on that either never saw the light of day and others got canned. On top of layoffs after layoffs after layoffs. Now we're at the point, instead of Destiny ending at the final shape, and maybe with the 3 episodes that came afterwards, that could have just wrapped up the loose ends and whatnot, and maybe left some things like, okay, possibilities, should have stopped there, boom, and been in maintenance mode. Updates here and there, blah, 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 to keep the game alive, much like Destiny 1 is still. No, they want to do another saga. They didn't have a good, strong start. They didn't went full Star Wars, damn near. Did much better, but not like what they probably projected. Fast forward, Sony's year of review, fiscal year review, near $800 million deficit. Most of that in the vicinity of Destiny. Other projects too. All the projects they kept having Bungie doing new, and Bungie's leadership, oh, we could do that, and couldn't do it. So money lost, all accumulated. There you go. From one studio that has a rocky ass track history anyway, from being with Microsoft, being with Activision, doing solo, and now with Sony. Again, terrible leadership from then till now, and the development team taking the goddamn beating. While the leadership, they got the bag and left. Set fire to the ship, but got the bag, got on the lifeboats, and left before anyone else realized the ship was already on fire. Just smelled smoke. Here we are now. We're a petition for Destiny 3 at this point should be just about at the 3K mark of signatures. Many Destiny creators, content creators, lore masters, so on and so forth, some that retired I retired from Destiny. Like right before the final shape. But then came back, did a little bit of final shape, but never finished it. But kept up with the content here and there, like via Bife, Mylan, Ashcroft, and many others. Now all of them is coming back because of the significance of this. something that lasted a little over 10 years. Some of these people found their significant others. Some of these people had families during that process. Networked, met friends, lifelong friends, the whole nine. Had memories. A franchise that never didn't have no significance like this since damn near the Halo era, which was under Bungie then. And now you have a lot of these people coming back, voicing their just anger, their disappointment, their hurt, their anger. That this happened like this. Especially to the development team, the Bungie development team that worked on Destiny has my deepest goddamn condolences. There's no way in hell y'all found out the same way we all found out online. And I've seen that's becoming a nasty ass trend where a lot of these goddamn companies telling your workers, oh, and by the way, your tenure is over by some other means, instead of telling your workers directly what's what. To finish off strong and knowing that let's finish strong and then we see where we go from there. You had parts of the team that knew but couldn't say anything, and the rest continued not even knowing, and found out online during the goddamn TWAB an online announcement. Oh, you're about to lose your job. We're stopping the production. What kind of fuckery is that? And like I said, that's becoming a new trend with these companies. Find out via social media and everything else, oh, you lost your job. Not even directly to you. Don't have the respect or the balls to tell you, to tell their team what it is. And to that trend, go fuck you with that one. Because that's fucked up. And that's a fucked up way for this game to end like that. Knowing that there's going to be massive layoffs and maybe a few people get put on a marathon, which is under fucking performing. The consecutive player count overall the marathon ain't even coming close to Destiny's lowest player count. Let that sink in. A new IP doing all this new fancy and all that stuff is still doing worse than fucking Destiny's lowest player count. Even to this day, which trust me, come June 9th, watch Destiny's 2 player count. And I will be on the game too. Just as well for that last update. That last hurrah. And God knows that the server's going to handle that. Because it seems like everybody's planning to crash the shit out of the servers to make a point. Because let's address this point. That's bad business. We were supposed to get a Destiny series, animated movies, some novels. They was going to invest in it because they saw the money. What happened? So now, all these other projects you lost money on over when you had something that was solid, a franchise solid, 10 years counting deep. You could have made money off of. But you made the idiotic way of, you want to get rid of it? Or something that's not going to even make you even a quarter of what the Golden Goose was giving you? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You damn well put not only your player base but the development team into an abusive relationship, keeping something going after all these arbitrary changes and stuff from what you were doing with Destiny 2. Trying to brute force it into something that it wasn't. Sunsetting, aka taking out content, swaths of content that people paid for and everything. And that was an integral part of the game. Because you didn't want to go into Destiny 3 with Activision wanted you to do. That'd be an annual thing like other games of the genre. No. And just so many terrible, terrible decisions made that didn't need to be made. Now look where we at. Hell, you hear the stirrings of people saying, why don't you just remaster the original Destiny, a Destiny classic, and start fresh? With everything you learned and everything you were trying to fix and whatnot in Destiny 2, going towards the end, apply it to Destiny 1, and there you go. And in essence, reboot the franchise from square up now that you know what exactly you want this game to be. You want to let it be the looter shooter action RPG MMO that you want to, but build it from the ground up instead of start from square one. Destiny Classic and build it right back up. Pretty much doing what Final Fantasy XIV did in 1.0. And they already scorched the earth the game and restarted When We're Born. The rest is history. Warframe been doing that at the same time. No reason that y'all couldn't do that with Destiny. And still can. Because that's a lot. That is billions of dollars potential left, thrown away. And yes, it's a rocky climate for a lot of developers because these stupid terrorists and all this nonsense happening. Yes, it's not the same climate where a lot of this shit started. It's rougher. So, some idiotic decisions being made. Prices is going up. And just it's a mess. Understandable. But doing something like this is dumb as all hell. It's not good business. It's not a gamble. It's terrible business. Not bad, terrible business decision. And I'm not in the camp saying, stop doing marathon. No, let marathon be marathon. Sony, here's the idea. If you wanted that, spend the money, have NetEase that did Destiny Rising. Right, obviously got everybody talking. They're saying all this stuff. Damn, this is what we want for the main game. They doing this that we had asked for years for the main game. Blase, blase, blase. Bing. Bungie works on Marathon. That becomes their new baby. Hire NetEase to take on the Destiny franchise. Instead of laying off Bungie employees, especially the ones that work on Destiny, no, don't lay them off. Ship them and try to get them into NetEase to work on that, even as consultants, to rebuild the franchise back with what it needs. So you have two sustainable franchises at that point. Marathon, Destiny. There you go, Bungie. And that Bungie / Sony. There you go. And you can build those two IPs up. Just have your little spin-offs. I mean, like, your media spin-offs. Movies, books, and whatnot. Don't overflood it. But build it as those franchises build. Stretch out so people that don't want to play the games have a way in and enjoy themselves and so on and so forth. Money right there. Hell, you do what Star Wars should have did under Disney. Don't overblow it. Keep it in moderation, but quality. And the money will come. The people will come. People will be intrigued. It will become sustainable. Doesn't that sound like that makes sense? Why kill a franchise that can clearly make money? Clearly has, you see now, a fan base behind it. Or you stirred a hornet's nest. You pissed a wasp off. All your whales that was putting money in the game, oh, you got them mad. What do you think going to happen in Marathon? What do you think is happening now, Sony, Bungie, management? Now, Marathon, with your new shiny, is going to take a hit. Again, very terrible, catastrophic business decision. Short-sighted. How much more money now Marathon's about to lose? Just because of this. And to the Marathon community, this ain't bashing y'all. Enjoy the games you enjoy. But you have to see the forest for the trees. You don't sacrifice a franchise that was ongoing, that you was continuing, and especially early in the beginning of a new saga that you supposed to have mapped out and everything. Now you kill over something that is struggling. That probably, I'm sorry, probably won't last, not even 5 years compared to Destiny's 10 plus. Because quite frankly, you're not Call of Duty or any other games in that genre. Y'all going to be just there. Y'all going to be just like Apex Legends. You're there. Like, oh crap, I forgot that was around. It's just there. Now, nothing to show for it, just existing. Unless you're going to make some hell of a spin-off, a new timeline for Marathon, like you have all the other infinite timelines you had before. Gotta keep it canon in game and whatnot. No. So you sacrifice something that you didn't even finish. Again, make it make sense. Even from a business standpoint, make it make sense. This ain't bashing Marathon. No. But clearly, a decision was made and it wasn't a good decision. A gamble was made, wasn't a good gamble. Probably good because, it's Marathon. But if it was anything but an extraction shooter, I can guarantee you, if it was brought back to how Marathon used to be, but just updated, we wouldn't probably have this conversation. It would be there, but it wouldn't be as bad. Or it's in a genre that actually has more oomph to it, probably wouldn't be as bad of a conversation. Still be a rough one, but it'll be more hopeful. Marathon being what it is, no. You can have enjoyment out of it, but the longevity of it, the heights it's going to be, is everybody and their mama could tell you. Marathon will not reach if it didn't reach the heights back then. Halo superseded everything that Marathon did. And that was technically the successor to Marathon. Halo entire franchise superseded it. Destiny's franchise superseded even that. You bring Marathon back and just like before, it's a niche thing. It's there. Bungie management doing Bungie management stupidity. Now everybody else suffering for it. And people going to lose their jobs that shouldn't have to lose their jobs. A franchise going to die that shouldn't have to die. Not like this. Taking a break from a pause for the next thing to be built up. The next chapter could have been genuinely built. Started fresh, started strong, new engine, the whole nine. People would have waited. We would have waited. Sony's management, Bungie management, I hope it was worth it. I hope this stupid ass gamble you took that's going to cost you more money and more of a headache, I hope it was worth it. Because it's clear Bungie management didn't learn its lesson from back then. And Sony should have saw that. Clearly Sony didn't see that, didn't tighten up. Wanted money. Wanted to replicate what you did with Destiny for everything other. 12 new IPs and not one on show. So Sony, that shows even your management is dumb. How everybody else gamers kept up with the fuckery. You did this and then made it worse. And now you want the people that the developers is taking the goddamn the designers, the composers and all of it taking a hit over stupid management. And it's always stupid management that thinks they know better. Screw up and it says, oh, everybody else gotta take the blood on their hands. Instead of the management, they'll take the green. Idiots. But you know what? Like I said, I'm already downloading the game. Won't return back, and damn, so I'm gonna be on there June 9th with everybody else. It's funny, all the things, gaming, movies, and everything, all taking the same type of hit because of stupid, short-sighted, greedy ass management. To the Bungie staff, from a fan that was there from the Alpha, D1 Alpha, y'all didn't deserve this bullshit. I would still say thank you, because that you gave me 2 franchises, this and Halo, that became 2 of my most beloved franchises that I put so much time in over any other game I've ever played. More than enough passion and creativity and whatnot. Met different people through in those times. And awesome memories. That's 2 babies y'all lost that you shouldn't have lost like this. But I do not see Marathon coming anywhere near Halo or Destiny. No, in no realm. No Vex timeline. No matter how much Durand want to get off I don't see it ever happening. And most of the community does too. I hope y'all still get to touch Destiny, even if it's with NetEase, because I seriously feel Sony, your best bet. Give it to another studio, but have a team that worked on Destiny also be with that studio. To make the game that should have been. That very much potential was there. It's bad when you have creative people, talented people, passionate people gets fucked by people that don't have a fucking piece of any of that in their goddamn bones. But in the position they are to make decisions for money, but can't even pump out a good quality product if their life could depend on it. But talented people gets fucked. That's not just what this game has cost the damn board. I didn't deserve this. The game didn't deserve this. The fans didn't deserve this. No. But I wish you all the best. But trust me, I'm one fan that will be there on the game on the 9th. Here's hoping for Destiny. Not even a Destiny 3, but just Destiny in general. Goodbye.